As a species, we've been forced to look at ourselves in the mirror and really dig down deep to those places that we don't usually want to go to and confront in our own psyche. And you must understand that in United Kingdom, the worst punishment they can give you is to put you in a prison, keep you in a cell, and you're stuck there with your own thoughts for a long, long time. And that's very similar to what we've had to do during this coronavirus bollocks. It is completely unnatural. It was never supposed to be easy. It's unprecedented on such a mass scale. So don't worry about all these apparent bad habits, the added weight, the binge eating. All of us have had time to worship our poisons. But when it's the right time for you, and you'll know when's the right time, you need to make a change and get yourself back on track, and to enhance yourself. And for me, that has been discovering how important exercise has been. And as a martial artist, how am I going to train? How am I going to train specifically for my sport rather than just running and lifting weights? How can I join the dots and improve myself in my sport? I highly recommend the judo mat. The one I got is by the company B mat. It cost me about £60 or £70 and then delivery on top. Again, I'm serious about it and I'm fortunate enough to have the money on top. But if you don't, it's not a necessity. But in my opinion, it is regarding if you're going to be throwing it a lot just to protect yourself. Otherwise, you're going to end up really, really muddy without being protected. So it's just a nice little incentive. You don't want to hurt yourself by training. That's the last thing you want. This is one of my favourite submission checkmate positions, and I'll be going over this in future videos. I hope this video was helpful. This was basically just a little introduction of what the channel will be, that I'm going to be using the dummies as a martial artist, how you would use that as solo training during these shitty lockdown times, and how we can all improve up here and in here. I specialise in clinch fighting, something that I really enjoy and want to bring my style together. That's why I've got the judo and the Muay Thai. Judo for the throws straight into the submissions, and Muay Thai with the striking into the clinch, and then the knees within the clinch, and you marry them all together. So that's what I'll be working on. So I'll be looking at ways we can improve our hip flexors for throws and knees, including some of these bad boys for later videos. I'm very aware that not everyone has these kind of tools, and during lockdown, that's why I've purchased a grappling dummy for that purpose. That I thought I needed a big, massive, heavy bag for the longest time. And if I didn't, I'm screwed. But so I'll be doing a lot of body weight as well. But if you have a kettlebell, I believe it's the most versatile weighted tool that you can use specifically for martial arts and combat. So that's why that'll be, be in there. But there'll be other body weight alternative workouts within those videos.